Imagine a bustling city, vibrant and full of life, frozen in time in a matter of hours. This is the story of Pompeii, a thriving metropolis in the heart of the Roman Empire, brought to a standstill in 79 AD by a force of nature no one saw coming. It's the tale of a day like any other when the sun rose over the city's grand amphitheater, its bustling marketplaces and elegant villas, completely oblivious of the impending disaster. On that fateful day, Mount Vesuvius, a seemingly benign neighbor, turned executioner. It erupted with a force equivalent to 40 atomic bombs, spewing a deadly cocktail of ash, pumice and toxic gases into the atmosphere. This monstrous cloud of death reached a height of 21 miles, turning day into night. The residents of Pompeii, caught off guard, had little time to react. The volcanic ash rained down on the city, burying everything and everyone in its path. The streets where children once played, the marketplaces where traders haggled, the villas where the elite hosted grand feasts, all were silenced within a matter of hours. The city's inhabitants, who had been living their daily lives, were left in a state of shock. They were frozen in their last moments, their faces etched with terror. The ash that enveloped them preserved their final moments, a poignant reminder of the fragility of life in the face of nature's wrath. The eruption was swift, its effects devastating. Pompeii, once a vibrant city, was reduced to a ghost town. Its buildings, its people, its culture, all were buried under a thick layer of volcanic ash. The city that had stood proud and vibrant was silenced, its heartbeat stilled, its life extinguished. In a blink of an eye, Pompeii was buried and forgotten, until its rediscovery centuries later. Fast forward to 1748, and a group of explorers stumble upon an astonishing find. The dust of centuries had settled over the once bustling city of Pompeii, hiding it from the eyes of the world. It was as if the city had vanished, swallowed up by the earth itself. But then, in the mid-18th century, a group of explorers chanced upon something extraordinary. These explorers were not archaeologists, they were builders, constructing a palace for the King of Naples. They were digging for building materials when their shovels hit something hard. They had discovered the long-lost city of Pompeii, buried under nearly 20 feet of volcanic ash and pumice. The initial excavations were haphazard, more treasure hunting than scientific study. Still, what they found was nothing short of incredible. Entire buildings, streets and squares emerged from the earth, preserved almost perfectly by the volcanic ash. But it wasn't just the buildings that captivated the explorers, it was the people. Or rather, the eerie hollow spaces in the hardened ash where people had once been. These were the first body casts ever found, formed by pouring plaster into the voids left by the decomposed bodies. These casts revealed in haunting detail the final moments of the Pompeians, their bodies contorted in fear and agony. As the explorers dug further, they uncovered a wealth of artifacts, household items, jewelry, tools, and even food. These everyday objects painted a vivid picture of life in Pompeii before the eruption. Here was a city of opulence and grandeur, a city of artisans and traders, a city teeming with life. Yet, this was also a city of stark contrasts. The luxurious villas of the rich stood alongside the humble homes of the poor. The grand public buildings and ornate temples showcased the city's wealth and power, while the graffiti on the walls revealed the voices of its ordinary citizens. The explorers had unearthed a city frozen in time, providing an unprecedented glimpse into the past. Through Pompeii, we can step back into the world of the ancient Romans, experiencing their lives, their hopes, their fears, and their untimely end. Pompeii's frozen state has allowed scientists to uncover shocking details about life in ancient Roman times. The city of Pompeii, forever locked in a moment of time, has been a treasure trove for historians and archaeologists alike. One of the most striking discoveries made in the city's ruins are the vibrant frescoes that adorn the walls of the grand villas and public buildings. These painstakingly preserved works of art give us a glimpse into the tastes, aesthetics, and even the humor of the ancient Romans. Equally as revealing are the messages and doodles etched into the city's walls, a form of graffiti that existed even 2,000 years ago. These scribbles, ranging from political endorsements to declarations of love, offer an uncensored look into the minds and lives of Pompeii's citizens. Among the stone and ash, remnants of daily life have been found as well. From the coins used in trade, to the toys played with by children, each artifact paints a more detailed picture of this ancient society. Perhaps the most poignant of Pompeii's secrets, however, are the casts of the victims. During the excavation process, voids were found in the layers of ash, left by the decomposed bodies of Pompeii's citizens. By filling these voids with plaster, casts were made, capturing the final moments of these individuals in a hauntingly vivid manner. Mothers protecting their children, friends huddled together, even pets caught off guard, all frozen in their final moments. These casts serve not only as reminders of the tragic fate of Pompeii, but also as testament to the human spirit's resilience in the face of inevitable destruction. They reveal the emotions, the fear, and the desperation of that fateful day, making us reflect on our own fragility and the fleeting nature of life. Each discovery in Pompeii, from the most intricate fresco to the simplest artifact, brings us closer to understanding the Roman civilization and our shared human history. These discoveries provide a chilling yet fascinating snapshot of the last moments of Pompeii. Even today, Pompeii continues to reveal its secrets. As we journey deeper into the 21st century, this ancient city still has much to offer. Just a few years ago, in 2020, a remarkable discovery was made. An intact food stall, or thermopolium, was unearthed. This was not your average food stall, mind you. It was resplendently adorned with colorful frescoes depicting the delicacies that were once sold there. Ducks, chickens, even a dog on a leash, a rare sight in Roman art. The thermopolium was exceptionally preserved, with earthenware jars known as dolia still embedded in its counter. These dolia were used to store food, and when archaeologists peered inside, they found traces of nearly 2,000-year-old meals. We're talking about pork, fish, snails, and beef, the fast food of the ancient Romans. This discovery gave us a mouth-watering glimpse into the gastronomical habits of Pompeii's denizens. Hot on the heels of the thermopolium discovery, another revelation came in 2021. The discovery of a slave's room. Found in the ruins of what was believed to be an upscale villa, the room was sparse but not devoid of personal touches. There were remnants of a bed, a wooden chest, and even some terracotta pots. Most strikingly, the room contained a touching piece of art, a fresco depicting a dancing woman, perhaps a cherished memory, or a dream of the room's occupant. This discovery provided a poignant insight into the life of a slave in Pompeii. These recent discoveries, like many before them, have allowed us to piece together the puzzle that is Pompeii. They have painted a vivid picture of a city that was teeming with life, where the wealthy and the enslaved coexisted, where fast food was a staple, and where art was a part of everyday existence. With each new discovery, the picture of life in Pompeii becomes both more detailed and more intriguing. Pompeii serves as a stark reminder of the power of nature and the fragility of human life. The legacy of Pompeii is far-reaching, its impact resonating well beyond the realm of archaeology. The discoveries unearthed from this ancient city have profoundly shaped our understanding of Roman life, its society, and its culture. They've provided us with a vivid snapshot of a moment in history, frozen in time by the catastrophic eruption of Mount Vesuvius. But Pompeii's influence doesn't stop at academia. Its story has seeped into our popular culture, inspiring countless films, books, and works of art. Its haunting tale of sudden destruction serves as a narrative touchstone, a symbol of life's unpredictability and the inevitability of change. Yet, as much as Pompeii has been a source of fascination, it also serves as a vital reminder of the importance of archaeological preservation. The city's ruins, preserved in exquisite detail, offer a glimpse into a world long past. But such preservation doesn't happen by chance. It requires concerted efforts, meticulous work, and a deep respect for the historical significance of these sites. Pompeii continues to teach us that every artifact, every building, every piece of pottery holds a story. These stories, when pieced together, form the rich tapestry of our collective past. They remind us that history is not just about events and dates, but about people, their lives, their hopes, and their fears. In preserving sites like Pompeii, we commit to keeping these stories alive, to learning from them, and to passing them on to future generations. We commit to the understanding that history is not a static entity but an ever-evolving narrative that shapes and is shaped by the present. So, as we continue to dig, to explore, to unearth the secrets that Pompeii still holds, we do so with the understanding that we are not just uncovering the past, but also shaping our future. As we continue to unearth its secrets, Pompeii remains a testament to a moment frozen in time, offering us a window into a world long past.